So hi beautiful people, how are you guys doing? I hope mko poa, I hope mko fiti. Today I'm going to talk about abortion and the dark side of abortion. I grew up a better part of my primary school in the slums. So it wasn't a unique thing kuona mtoto amekuwa dumped kwa sewage, kwa reli, kwa takataka and what have you. It wasn't a big deal. And I have realized over time this thing has grown to be a rampant thing. Research has it that around 21 million people die annually as a result of an abortion. Well, the initial plan of terminating pregnancy was actually if the mother's health was at risk and a choice had to be made between the mother and the baby. But that is not the case currently. Different people have different reasons as to why they do things. But according to me, abortion is not actually the best solution. Hata kama uko na any reason ya kusema I'm a student, I cannot take care of a kid, or like I'm not financially stable, or boy mwenye amekupatia ball ameruka, I basically feel like these are not tangible reasons. Well, someone might defend themselves and say, well, me, I was assaulted, or rather I was sexually assaulted and raped. I hadn't planned for this baby, and so I had to do what I had to do. Well, those are your reasons, and you have every right to stand by your reason. But I'm here to reason with you. Are you willing to deal with the trauma that comes with committing an abortion? Are you willing to deal with the guilt? Are you willing to deal with the shame? Are you willing to deal with stigma that you feel maybe if I tell someone, they will view me in a certain way? I'm sure not. If you talk to people who have done abortions, they tell you that there are phases in life when they regret. And some of these people did these things when they were 15, 16, 20, 25 there. But following up on them, even in their 40s, these guys are still guilty. And it is a whole process getting over an abortion that you procured. One of the things that the Word of God tells us is that God knew us. It doesn't matter how you got that baby, but God knew. And I know this will raise a debate. If God knew, then why was I raped? Why was this and this done? But that is not my context for today. I'm not here to condemn anyone who has done an abortion. As a matter of fact, I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to tell you that there is hope and there is a future. And you should not allow the enemy to whisper to your ear that, wewe unajifanya and you terminated a pregnancy. I'm here to encourage you that yes, you might have done it, but there is still hope. And this is the time that you go back to your master, you go back to your maker, and you plead for mercy. You ask him to disconnect you from anything that might be holding you back, from the voices that might want to hinder you, from the voices that might want to speak contrary to the voice of Christ, because it is never that easy. I was just going through social media, TikTok to be precise, and I came across a medic student who was actually saying a medicine that is supposed to be 200 bob, you guys mnauzwa na punch. The comment section actually got me wondering, because a lot of people were like, inatufikia ikiwa 5k, inaenda kwa boyfriend ikiwa 10k, inafika kwa buda boyfriend ikiwa 15k. I don't have a problem with that, but the comments that actually touched my heart is of those who were actually regretting. Some people were like, I really regret doing that abortion. I really regret terminating that pregnancy. I wish I could have stayed with my child. I wish I could have taken care of that pregnancy till birth. These are just some of the consequences that you have to live with it. One of it being regret. Because this is not something that you can actually forget just like that. But again, as I have told you, ask for forgiveness and just let God take the center stage. I'm here to talk to someone who might be wanting to do an abortion and they happen to listen to me. An abortion is not a walk in the park. An abortion is not something that you'll want to do, because in the long run, there is so much attached to it. Not forgetting the foundation that you would have laid, because this is like a covenant. Remember, everywhere, if you're a Christian, everywhere that blood is involved, that is actually a covenant. And remember what happened between Cain and Abel. When Abel was killed, the blood went about crying for justice. And this is what happens with the blood of this children. And so you wouldn't want to lay a foundation where a blood of an innocent baby is crying over your head. If you do not break these patterns, actually, you will find that your children also, they will end up doing the same. Maybe they never expected it and they fall victims of fornication and they get pregnant and they decide, yeah, you know what, I'm going to terminate the pregnancy, and it is something that is going to go from a lineage to another. This is something that if you're pregnant, you shouldn't consider doing it, because number one, you're putting your health at risk. It is a matter of life and death. I know of people actually who went to do an abortion and in the process they died. It is a matter of life and death. You are even putting your womb at risk. In the future, you will want to have babies, but what if they have interfered with your womb and you can no longer do that? These are just some of the things that we do when we are young and we do not think of them. But I'm just here to tell you that an abortion is not the solution, and if you have done it, you can take the steps that I've spoken about and just come out of it and even encourage someone. Maybe you've done it and you want someone you can share with, someone that can just walk you through the journey, and someone that can just pray with you. I am here. You can actually, my email address is on my banner, so you can reach to me through my email address, and from there we will keep in touch. Or you can get someone and just talk to them about the same. You can get someone, talk to them, share with them, let them walk you through this journey, because an abortion actually is something very difficult to get over. Otherwise, beautiful people, those are just my thoughts concerning abortion. I hope it will help someone. I hope it will encourage someone. I hope it will make you change your mind about doing that abortion, and it will enable you set up a foundation. If you've done an abortion before, set a new foundation for yourself and also for your future children. Otherwise, I want to thank you so much. You guys are the reasons as to why I do this, and I love you so much. I don't know how I can tell you I love you. I love you so much. Bye till next time. Adios.